So do your thing, man. Don't ever feel pressured to have to say anything. Though I don't watch view counts and stuff, so if you ever just want to say hello just to let me know you're hanging out, that's cool. Like, personally, I drop an emote. I have like a favorite emote I use, and I'm just like, hey, I'm here. Silence. Run a search on time warps. Dang, Luca, you understand this really well. Considering the level of tech we're at. East of Airstone. So she's searching out time anomalies. And there's one in that building. Protodome. Uh-oh, here we go. That seemed bad, Marley. Visual record of the Day of Lavos, 1999 AD. Okay, so this is before things went bad. This is the day things went bad. Oh my. What? Some demonic porcupine thing came out of the ground? And rained. Okay, so that explains the craters we saw. Huh. That's kind of an annoying noise. You refuse to believe it? Look around, Marley. Oh no. You want us to destroy that thing? Did you see how big it was? It was as big as a city. I'm a good swordsman, but I'm not that good. Ugh. I mean, I guess you could argue the destiny thing. I mean, I don't know that I necessarily agree that we're gonna save the world, but we do need to just leave here. Yeah, that's... I mean, we do need to get out of here. What else can we learn here? Or is this just gonna tell us the same thing? I like that it traces the path. It didn't actually just shoot straight over across the water. Okay, it just plays this again. Okay, well, we apparently know the day the world ends, or at least the year, 1999. Y2K is real in this game, and it's in the form of a porcupine demon hell beast thing. Alright, well. I was talking about having leads. I guess a lead to saving the whole world is a thing. I kind of want to fight. Yeah? I generally like to be a little over-leveled when I play JRPGs. Not a lot over-leveled, but a little bit. So I think I'm actually going to clear this place out again. Harkening back to my earlier comment about how difficult games maybe don't necessarily appeal to the masses. It's possible I have that opinion because I'm not that into difficult games myself. It's not that I'll back down from a challenge, and I do actually want to play Dark Souls someday, speaking of that game, but just in general, like if I find out a game's extra hard in whatever way, right? Things like XCOM, you gotta be super tactical, and they're difficult in that way. Platformers, like more recently Celeste, I've heard, is very difficult. I even have a friend who's playing through it, and he got pretty far, but seems to have stopped. But yeah, I definitely kind of take a step back when I hear a game is difficult and really consider what I want to play. I'm also real big on, I guess I would call it being railroaded. It's such a negative term, or negative connotation, the idea of being railroaded through a game, but I'm actually kind of into it. I don't think of it as a negative. Oh yeah, let's fight this again. And I think that's why JRPGs tend to appeal to me. That's interesting, the fog lifted for a second. Is that like a visual bug? But yeah, I like being taken on a ride, an adventure. Tell me a story. I'm not a super creative person myself, so I like when someone who is creative can take me on a journey. And in that way, JRPGs appeal to me on a real level. I'm gonna skip them just because they're annoying. But yeah, they're like the pinnacle almost of take me on an adventure, show me what you can. And I love that. So I tend to lean towards those kinds of games. When the paths cross and you get a difficult game that's also trying to tell a you know, railroady story, I still enjoy that. But you almost certainly won't ever see me picking, you know, if you're given like a drop down menu, it's like easy, normal, hard. I'm pretty much never picking hard. I'll start on normal, and I'm willing to back it down to easy if I get frustrated. In the past, I've kind of looked down on myself for that trait, but I've come to learn, like, you just gotta do what's fun to you, and sometimes that's not the same as the next guy, and that's okay. But it took me a long time to come to terms with that. I just don't enjoy gaming that way, and that's okay. And there are other people who really enjoy gaming that way, and that's great too. There's actually a regular viewer of the stream named Mitsuneto, who I know in person, and he pretty much only plays games on the hardest difficulty. He'll even seek out a mod to make a game even more difficult. Which, that's crazy to me, but he super enjoys it. And, you know, he's a good enough gamer that he can pull it off. So that's nice. Well, we have good news and bad news. The bad news is there's no food. The good news is we found a seed, and you won't die if you go down there anymore. Actually, you probably still will. There's still things. You know what? Forget what I said. Don't go down there. But if you could all just tend after this seed and not mess it up. I don't know what it's going to grow into, but hopefully it's food. You do need to stay alive. You gotta try. Oh, it's crazy to think a kid would be brought up in this environment. A bike key. A jet bike key. What? More powerful robots over there. Oh, that's spooky. Excuse me, sir. Wow, we haven't eaten in a while. It's interesting how well they've kind of played up the idea of food. Because before this, we actually were, you know, put down in front of the chef, and there's been situations with food. So we're like immediately sympathetic to the idea of not having food. More so than we probably would have been before it did that. Well, I guess we're going after the lunatic robots. The music really sets the stage. It's like calm, but it's not inspiring. And then out here, it's just desolate. So we now know we're in 2300 AD. It's been 300 years since the day of Lavos. It was Lavos, right? Sewer access takes us to the southern continent. We know Lab 32 takes us to the next dome, but I want to see what's up with this first. Most report to Sir Crawley. I'm hoping these monsters are maybe less awful. Can Chrono hit them? He can, good. Guess we'll find out in a second here. Yikes. Okay, that was less bad. I guess we have more HP now. Certainly stronger monsters. I'm getting some real Earthbound vibes. I don't know which game came first, Chrono Trigger or Earthbound. I haven't looked that up. But Earthbound is one of my personal favorite games. And there's a couple sections in there. One distinct one where you're walking through a sewer that looks just like this. So I'm getting some Earthbound vibes, and it's cool. Okay, so we know we can make a bridge there. Perhaps we need a switch of some sort. We'll follow him, I guess. Interesting. Is that a warning that I'm not supposed to be here? Why is there just a kitten? Oh no. Okay. I think I've come to figure out what's going on here. We wake these guys up when we make noise. Jesus. I mean, they're water creatures, so I don't know what good that's gonna do. Oh, it still does solid damage. Marley looks so cool when she does that. Okay, I don't think we're out of our depth, like, as far as the monsters in here go. Yeah, for sure. So if we kick these, we're gonna attract monsters. Well, I kind of want to fight, so... Ooh, that's a pretty nasty fight, though. Come on, Luca. Come on, Luca. Is that a crit? No, guess not. These guys are pretty strong. At least in compared to the things we have been fighting. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Some cheese. This is pretty cool. I don't know if any of it's avoidable. Or if you... I haven't tried to skip anything, so I don't know. Maybe you can walk by it. Nice. I'm not sure what triggers that. He must have a crit rate. Ooh, a save point. Very nice, very nice. Oh no! It was a bamboozle. Well played, game. You got me. You got me. Oh gosh, we need to heal Chrono. So bad. Actually, I want to go for an Aura Whirl. Yeah, let's do that. We're just not tight enough to hit like everyone with that. Oh, we did hit everyone. Beautiful. I didn't think that was going to work out. We definitely could heal again, but I kind of want to start just killing them off. I don't want to get caught in like a permanent loop where we're just healing and they're keeping up with our healing. Interesting that we haven't found like a new character or anything lately. Okay, I am gonna backtrack all the way back because I chose poorly and picked the long path first. But yeah, we got frogs so quickly last time. Oh, it's a good thing we did. Fishman attack if I make even the slightest noise. Okay, well, we figured that out. But yeah, like, we instantly had Marley, it felt like, and then we pretty quickly had Luca. And then we got Frog. I was like, whoa, we're getting bombarded with characters, and now it's been a while. I don't mind it, but it's... I thought we might just have new characters constantly. And it's neat in that I'm looking forward to the next interaction with Frog, but I have no idea when it's going to be. Is that a subtle hint there, Unguided Fist? I did notice that last session. And that is cool, that you don't necessarily have to do it in battle. Okay, I'll take your hint. Only costs 1, so we'll crank it out. I'm listening. Might be dense, but I'm not dumb. Okay, so we're now on the other side. This is where that bridge was. Is this a switch? Not a switch. Sure looks like a switch, man. Tell me that's not a switch. Oh, okay. There it is. Did I just open that door? Is that what I did? Okay. But how do I get over there? How indeed. Oh, oh, okay. Secrets? Oh, I see. Interesting. Press the switch and the bridge opens. Okay, so there are switches. Those poor little guys can't reach it. They're just trying to do their job, man. A rage band. Ooh, let's see what that's all about. Counterattacks. Ooh. Ooh. I think we'll sacrifice 2 power for that for a bit. Because a counterattack from... A free attack from Chrono is a shit ton of damage. Well, we found Sir Crawley, and we did not find a save point. Well, you were definitely tipping me off to make sure I was healed. I appreciate it. Don't be afraid to let me die, but good looking out. Let's hit him with a fire whirl. Yikes! 201 damage. Holy shit. Well, that shouldn't have been an attack. Chrono, are you just dead? Heal yourself. Nope, you're dead. Okay, that's a thing that happened. You will indeed shred me. Wow, okay. Okay, so we know we need to heal her right away. So that's always just gonna do, like, basically full damage except for one. Can we confuse him? Jesus. Oh, thank goodness for the attack there. Okay. Nice. Okay. Whoo! I was like, if this fight goes on too much longer, we're in trouble. I only have like 4 mid tonics. Dang, that's... Okay, so we learned we need to definitely take our time. Because there's going to be situations where we can't afford to wait for another ATB to fill up. Once again, the combat brings new things to the table that I wasn't expecting. Ooh, finally an upgrade. Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. 3 more power, maybe to compensate for our auto attack band. I heard 2 there, so I'm guessing we got the other one as well. How are we doing on health now? Pretty good. Oh, okay, so that's probably Death Peak. Let's go ahead and save. Crazy that we didn't get a save point before old Crawley there. Keeper's Dome. Looks deserted. This panel doesn't do anything. This one does. Oh, it tried. Okay. Oh, what's going on here? Hi, friends. Must not climb Death Peak. Has to be the right time, and they have to show you the way. The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird. I designed and built them both. I don't know what you're talking about. Ocean Palace and the Blackbird. This is kind of an eccentric old man here. Huh. And another door. Fascinating. Well, we didn't learn much here. Got a tip for Death Peak, which it seems might not be a place where we can accomplish anything. Because we're not going to get very far anyway. Oh, interesting. Run against... Nope. Okay, so... Nothing really going on there. Well, we came down and we checked. We unlocked a shorter path to here. So that's good. Guess we will fight our way out. And head towards Lab 32. I'm glad we went this way, even though I guess not much came of it. Because we got the bolt sword, we got the counterattack ring. Those I'm sure will be helpful. But most importantly, because these mobs definitely seem to be tuned for how we are leveled right now. So it was a good time to get experience from them. As opposed to coming back later and having them probably be trivial. Okay. Let's go hit up the, is it the Energizer? Enertron, I think. This thing. Enertron. Cool. %50 countering rate counters everything. Oh, so including magic and stuff? Yeah, that's really strong. I mean, obviously there's a sacrifice in the way of not getting bonus stats, but a single extra attack from Chrono is worth a tremendous amount of bonus stats. I want to be cautious here. I have a couple extra. Just in case. Okay, cool. Yeah, counterattacking in general in games seems to be good, but especially if it counters everything. Heck yeah. And 50% rate seems good too. Alright, well, we are on our way through Lab 32 and onward to Eris Dome, and we will do that tomorrow.